This spring, Reggie Hearn will graduate from Northwestern University with a degree in psychology. That accomplishment alone qualifies Reggie as a success. However, that's only half his story. On the basketball court, he's gone from walk-on to starter. Not exactly an easy thing to do in the Big Ten.
Hearn's going to shoot a three, and he got it! Extra pass, Hearn. He still has not missed.
Hearn looking for his second three. Got it. Hearn can shoot it.
This past season, Reggie Hearn made a name for himself all across the Big Ten.
You leave him open, he will make you pay.
It's a far cry from a few years ago, where after graduating from Snyder, Hearn had exactly 0 Division I scholarship offers. He decided to walk on at Northwestern, but his first day as a Wildcat certainly wasn't storybook.
I had just recently got one of those iHome things, and I had tried to use the alarm clock. Well, I messed it all up, and it ended up going off 15 minutes later than I thought. So I'm up, I'm sprinting, I'm on my bike. End up showing up to the weight room probably about 5 minutes later, something like that. Get kicked out by the weight coach on my first day. One of my teammates, actually Davide Carletti, who just graduated this past year, actually wanted me kicked off the team, so it was a really rough start for me.
Since then, the sailing's been relatively smooth. Reggie earned a scholarship as a sophomore, and last year as a junior, he started every single game for the Wildcats. He ended up 4th on the team in scoring at just under 8 points a game.
Well, I mean, it's a combination of hard work and luck, and to be honest with you, I'd say it's mostly luck. There are a couple injuries kind of forced me to step into the starting role, and you know, they didn't heal necessarily quickly, and I just ended up keeping the starting job, and it ended up being a great year for me and the team last year. Sometimes it was tough, especially for me those first 2 years. There were times where I wasn't sure that I still want to keep playing, and I stuck through it, because I just couldn't leave the game.
What he has left is an impression that whether you're a blue-chip recruit or a former walk-on like Reggie, what matters most is taking advantage of an opportunity.
I don't think people have always had a lot of expectations for me, and that's fine. But like you said, I like to be able to try to come out and prove people wrong. And I think if we as Northwestern make it to the tournament next year, I think that'll be the ultimate for me and for the team and program as a whole.
Reggie's at home for the next week or so before classes get started again at Northwestern. The Wildcats won 19 games last season. The program is still looking for its first ever trip to the NCAA tournament.